back, ladies and gentlemen, to another MLB The Show 26 video here on the channel. In today's video, there is a ton of new stuff. Fourth inning program, lightning player, retro lightning player, weekend classic rewards, and more stuff coming next week. Now, granted, is some of it a little bit lame? 10,000%. Do I think some of the cards are stupid? Absolutely. Also 10,000%. But we'll take a look at all of it. Let you guys make your own decisions here on the SpectsGamingTv channel. So if you like this content, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. So you don't miss out on any of the content that we are so gifted every week by the gracious lords over at San Diego Studios and all that stuff. So let's we'll dive into it. Make sure we all have a grandiose time. So there's a lot of stuff here, but I want to talk, as always, we start with the calendar. So you see here, new multiplayer coming out on the 9th, along with ranked and event and program. On the 12th, roster upgrades, downgrades, and a new flashback collection. Allegedly, they leaked it, and it's Joe Mauer, which would be interesting, based on kind of some other stuff, but there you go. And here's some of the newer stuff for those of you who are inclined here. We'll go to this camera really quick. About a big weekend classic. I find these two to be really odd, because they're kind of similar, but it's Figgins, a Prime Sean Figgins, and the Milestone PCA. PCA's contacts. The fourth inning bosses, Ralphie Devers and Roger Clemens, called yesterday. The two lightning cards, Jacob Mizorowski and Fernando Tatis Jr. For those of you who are curious, where the heck is Sanchez? Sanchez is in the collections, so you can get the Christopher Sanchez there for not giving up a run for a whole damn month. And Cody Bellinger is our lightning player, or like the side spotlight player here at 96. Paul O'Neill's the new cornerstone, and of course Jacob deGrom stuff is still there as well. So let's just dive into the exciting stuff, I suppose. Let's dive into assorted programs and talk about the spotlight. So spotlight here, there's some different stuff here. I don't know if it makes things any better. They're talking about like, oh, it'll make stuff better for a program. My fat head's blocking it, so we're gonna disappear for it. So right here, cards you're gonna get here, AJ Melendez is the first one, followed by Charles McAdoo, followed by Angels, the legend and somehow fan favorite Wade Meckler. Jacob Gonzalez is also there as well, followed by this Topps Now pack. You choose 4 players. It's all the Topps Now players, so if you were lacking here, you can get them all the way back. So this is mainly to help with the collection, because, you know, you only get like a handful of them. I don't know how many it's going to be, but they're giving you 4. So followed by spotlight cards here. I don't like the fact we're at 93. Just make them all 94. I don't see the point in this tomfoolery at this point, because we all know they're going to be 94s and 95s next month. I don't know why they're terrified of this. It's weird to me. But Miguel Vargas is the first one, followed by Casey Schmidt, Jonathan Aranda, Braxton Ashcraft, a Spotlight Drop 5, which has Byron Buxton, Pete Alon, Kate Smith, all 95s, Connor Griffin, Jaron Duran, Davis Martin, Paul Goldschmidt, Kybert Ruiz, who's a DH incarnate here, Jojo Romero, and JJ Balade. Also, your last 2 cards here, again, I feel like just bump them all up. Bump them all up one. 94, James Wood, followed by Cody Bellinger, who's the 95. And then, of course, any spotlight, which is any of these. You get one of these dudes guaranteed for free. That goes all the way back. So, good luck. Hopefully, you get some red for one of these. Are they perfect? No, absolutely not. But let's talk about these spotlight cards and the cards you're going to get here. So, hey, we'll go through it kind of quick here. Melendez, decent pop here for a righty. He's probably a right-handed bench guy, left fielder. He can only play right. He was a catcher. I wish he kept the catcher's he's got pop versus righty, so if you're facing, you need a right-handed right. Oh, he's left-handed. Kind of like a jock, which is funny to me that we just got a jock. Charles McAdoo is the next boy up. He hit a home run in his first major league at-bat. So high power, middle, kind of everywhere, but fits this weird utility feel that we've had for a while here in MLB The Show. I'll disappear so you guys can see it. Wade Meckler, who again fits this kind of like one-sidedness for the moment, which is good. So yeah, when you look at him, He's got the 92, 96 versus right. He can play all the outfield spots, which is, again, good. Built on Angels team. Jacob Gonzalez, again, big power versus righties. Lefties, he's got more contact. Do with that what you will. Can play all the infield spots. Again, the tops now cards. I would just say pick whatever ones you don't have. You're probably not going to start them. So whatever you feel like you kind of need to go with. I don't know if there's any one better than the other per se. First spotlight card here, Miguel Vargas. For a guy who hit 7 home runs and drove in 19, he must have done it all against lefties because that righty contact is something to marvel at. 78, 81, 101, 105. So he can come off the bench and hit a lefty for you. He doesn't have a pinch hitter, which is lame. I think, I don't know, maybe. Casey Schmidt, who I think is going to be an all-star, probably a slightly underrated guy. Larry this is his left field card. Looks like he's playing the infield. He can play all the infield spots too. He's primary left here. 80, 81, 104, 95 against lefties. Got some good quirks there. Again, nothing that says pinch hitter. And the first guy here with max contact righties is Jonathan Aranda. 125, 92 right, 107, 60 left. Fielding's okay. So if you're kind of like, ooh, I don't necessarily like Ben Rice anymore, he's your guy. Braxton Ashcraft, who's been doing pretty well here. 4-seam, curve, slider, sinker, split. Per 9s are okay. K per 9 versus right. Just put a K mod on him. I guess it'll fix it. But sneaky righty there for you guys. Again, we talked about the make spotlights. All these cards are kind of weird. Buxton has no vision. Decent power. 82, 101, 190. Defensively, he's good. Speed will make up for it. We know Byron Buxton cards are that vision. Jesus. Pete Alonso. Feels like a slightly neutered Pete card, but contacts in the 90s. Power against lefties a little bit lower. Again, we talked about replacements. He might fit that spot. Cade Smith, I think, is going to suck because he only has 3 pitches. I generally don't care about the 3-pitch thing, but I'm just like, it's not. He's got, well, we'll see. Per 9s are great if you pull him, but I don't think he's going to be that exciting. Connor Griffin apparently can't field. Yeah, he can. Contact's great, power's okay, his swing's pretty good, but man, he can't field to save his life. Jarren Duran, good against righties, nah, against lefties, fielding's meh for left field. Again, talk about pulling guys, he's mid-round card, but the art's funny. Davis Martin, who looks like an absolute fiend for Chicago. 4-seam, circle change, sinker, slider, and a cutter. Hits per 9, I guess, with mod for him. He's got the meta pitches, so I'm sure he'll sneak into people's back in the lineup. Paul Goldschmidt's going to demolish lefties. 109 versus lefties, righties. Not so much. But the fielding will be decent, and he can come up the bench and hit lefties for you probably pretty well at this point of the game. Kyber Ruiz is a DH. Good gravy. 98, 93, 110, 75. No pop time. He can block, but I would not play him back there. Just DH him if you get him and you want to use him. JoJo is going to be a bullpen piece for a lot of people. 5 pitches from the left side. Sinker, sweeper, circle change, forcing, and a slurp. Per 9s, I say, are okay. Control mod. Yeah, JJ Blade. 81, 96, 101, 81. Fieldings. So, do with it what you will. He's got a decent bat at least, but I don't know if he'll fit anywhere. James Wood has 78 vision, 113 contact, and 95 power right, 85, 75 left. Fieldings will carry it. He's in right field. I don't know how you can hide him there, but hey, he's just tall. I want to point this out. He is 6'6", so if you're not a Aaron Judge user, you're probably not going to like him very much either, but he's a good card. Last but not least, Cody Bellinger, who I think the community loves swing-wise. The card's pretty good fielder for left. Contact is stellar. Power is good. I think everything being green here is good. Definitely a card that I think is going to make people pretty happy. And then the Andy Spotlight, we already have. Missions here as well. And you might be saying, why is that 500? We'll show you some moments here. I always do this out. You can attempt this, but 13 runs of 3 outs. Good luck. It is unvet, so it's possible. It's a lot. The mission here for that, if you were curious here for the spotlight, just P1 Cody. Pretty easy. Honestly. It should take you too long to get that big pack. And then there's, of course, the super collection, which you need to get to unlock Zarowski. right, let's go to the collections here and take that spotlight here. Mizorowski is our card. The card is here. Mizorowski looks pretty damn good. Four-seam slider, curve, cutter, circle change, double outlier, road warrior, and day. I can't hit already, so my days are outnumbered here because I'm going to be seeing this son of a gun everywhere. Going to be great for me. So again, just collect Cody and you get him as well. As for the Retro Lightning, you need 15 cards. I have a whopping 0. Shout out to me for not pulling any of these sons of guns. 5 gets you another free any. Sanchez, unfortunately, looks like BP. Is K per 9 versus righties is bad, but it's just one of those things. I don't think the 4 pitchers are going to cut it, so I'm glad they... I'm slightly annoyed and slightly mad that he's not where I figured he would be. But if I think he's just going to get clobbered, unfortunately, which sucks. But the retro is this Fernando Tatis from 2021. The vision is something. 65. I don't know how they build these cards. Everything confuses the hell out of me. But I remember this card from 21. It's on the cover, but it's just, this is his 2020 player of the month. Nevertheless, no, it's not. I don't know. Nevertheless, I'm not getting him, but if you are, let me know how you like him. I think his WBC card is better, and it's if you P5'd it, it's a 96 anyway. So if you want to spend the subs, go. That is that. Now let's talk about some of the other stuff that's going on here. Let's go back to progress. Let's go to the inning pack. Let's talk about the inning program. In terms of the inning, you get a deluxe Cityscapes pack, so the cards will probably continue to drop. First card here along the way here is a 95 Mike Piazza. A lot of people don't like his swing. I think his swing is fine. Pop time's not exactly the greatest, so another DH type, unfortunately, but if you're looking for some red for the Dodgers, there you go. Clutch is really good, too. Got a lot of quirks. DH him if you feel like it. It's kind of up to you. The pop time just sucks. More packs, another Cityscape pack, headliners, a mural pack as well. Headliners 8, which is a Gil Hodges, and then you get this another BP left. Steve Carlton, a lot of green, fastball, slider, curve, circle change, and a sinker. I don't know. First, I think it's the velo thing. The velo is the, I don't know what the issues with a lot of these cards, but it's just like they just feel like you can kind of just tell they don't feel that great. Headliner pack 10, which is Adam Jones, which is this card if you haven't seen. I think for headliner card. Going down the list, another 85 live series. Followed by the bosses, and the bosses here are Roger Clemens, the All-Star. He won a Cy Young in 2004. I'm really surprised they didn't give him that one. But pretty decent card here. Controls a little bit low, but you gotta find a way to mod him. 4-seam splitter, sinker, slider, and a curve. Pretty good card here, but I think a lot of people are gonna choose the Devers. He does have outliers. Why? Because what is this? 110, 95, 93, 80, 86 vision, 113 clutch. The guy can field. I don't think I'm gonna see a goddamn Roger Clemens. I think everyone's taking Raffy because this card, I've never seen a Raffy card. The guy might have been a Gold Glover in 2019, and I didn't know about it. 50 doubles. He's gonna have pop. I mean, that's about all I gotta say about that one. Woo-wee, golly boy. So yeah, it's at 40. I don't know how long this will take. It is 33 days, which brings that to right around the All-Star break. 7, 14, 21, 28. Yeah, it'll be around the All-Star break. So it'll be that following weekend. It'll be like Tuesday. So right around the All-Star break, which again makes sense. This is, for the record, these being 97s means you're going to see 98s or 99s for the next one, which again I think fits because that means All-Star cards will be 96s or 97. Should be 97, some 96, maybe 95. I don't know if we're going to get all 30 because that was a Team Affinity thing. Team Affinity is gone. So I don't know if they're going to do an All-Star thing where it's like, hey, here's your team's All-Star rep. plus the moments like they have before. I really have no earthly clue. I kind of hope they just say like, hey, we're gonna do all 30 again. That seemed to be this way. Then your team gets the card, whether the card's good or not. Remains to be seen. I do want to go to collections. I do want to see if those two cards are there. So let's go back to flashbacks here. Let's just see. So it was a prime and a milestone. Are they here yet? There they are. This is what I was talking about. This feels weird. Here's Speed Pro from Weekend Classic. Contact righties is 90 versus 99 power. Left 71, 85. Defensive fielding really, really good. I think this will make up for the add back mobility. But it's fascinating all around. 70 vision, but 31 home runs. It hasn't done much since. The other card here is the Prime. Let's go back to Prime. Do we even have Prime? We might not even have a Prime collection. We haven't had that many. Gonna be very, 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 very annoyed. Definitely don't. Okay, then. Hopefully he's in the marketplace. Let's take a look. Sean, there you go. Sean Figgins. 107.70, 99.66. I loved his prior card. I'm probably gonna love this card, but again, it feels weird to me that he is a Weekend Classic reward alongside a card that's kind of similar in PCA. It feels really, really weird to me, but okay, we'll make it work. I guess. So we'll sort of see how this all plays out. I think he's a great card. I think he's better than PCA. If you use the 92 from the West collection, if you have him, card plays better than his numbers. He'll hit some dingers for you, but if you power mod him, you'll hit doubles anyway, and you're getting your third anyway on the steal, regardless. Now, the top of that, let's go to the shop, because as always, we have cards in the shop. The new Chase card, Al Leiter. We all know how a lighter is: sinker, cutter, curve, slider, change. Good numbers. Control modded will be fine. Fielding, we don't give two craps about, but this card's really, really good because it screws the people's like wherewithal and speed in higher ranks. All-star, he's kind of, which is where a lot of people are, but I think he'll be fine along the way. And then the new headliner here is Andy Pettitte, standout. I think this was out a couple days ago, but it is Andy Pettitte. I just want to throw that in there. There you go. Four-seam cutter, curve, circle change, sinker for the Yankees back in '97. And I think that's kind of it. Make sure, again, if you haven't gotten these, make sure you get your free stuff. Make sure there's some free stuff in there as well. But we also just don't buy packs. So, got that going for you as well. I think that's just about everything. Care about it. Sam Antonucci is still there, but a lot of grinding, a lot of fun stuff to do. Oh, I did forget something. I forgot that guy. I forgot. Silly me. I made it. We almost forgot the free 95 Paul O'Neill. Here you go. Here's Paul O'Neill. Cornerstone. Free card. The missions in a couple moments. You'll get him. 113.83 right. 85, 70 left. Defensively, he's okay. Arm is pretty good out there in right field. Totally free card. You're going to need him for that big collection because I assume it's going to be 4 of them. So make sure you get him done by Friday. Get that free thing done. We'll talk about more about the in-depth of the new collection and how it'll all probably feel and play out here. We'll kind of see, but that's a later video for next week. Again, the leak that came out allegedly because they're dumb. It's a Joe Mauer, 99 Joe Mauer. Kind of see how that goes. But yeah, like I said, we'll talk about more so about where the collections will be come next week and what new ones we will probably see, but that'll be out later next week. But that is all of this, so we're good there. And yeah, that was a lot, a little bit much, but how all these things kind of start. All right, so that's all of the stuff. The Lightning players, all of it. The inning program, all of it. If you are doing Weekend Classic, good luck. There are some good rewards. Like I said, they feel weird to me because it's just the same card, I think. Crazy if I say that, but nevertheless, if you are taking part, good luck to get some of the cards. Also, I want to note that the Mike Trout from the St. Patrick's Day is in there for free. Starting, I think, at the bronze tier, but you need a ton of wins to get it. alongside the flashbacks or the rewind packs for last month. So if you want to jump in on one of the cards from back then, now's your chance to get him, probably for kind of cheap. That Jorge Posada might drop in price alongside. I forget what the other one was, but it was Hip Hip Jorge for me. So if you do get one of those or you pick one up, now's a good chance. So that being said, my name is Specs, and I will see you guys all